As the Premier League title race enters its most dramatic stage, Arsenal have completed their final training session ahead of a massive clash against Burnley. The atmosphere around the training ground was intense, focused, and full of belief as Mikel Arteta pushed his players through one last tactical session before what could become a season-defining encounter. For Arsenal, there is no room for mistakes anymore. Every match now feels like a final. The North London side know that if they want to keep their Premier League dream alive, they must win the 2 remaining games, starting with Burnley before turning attention to a difficult battle against Crystal Palace on Monday. Supporters understand the pressure, but they also believe this squad has matured enough to handle the biggest moments. During the final training session, Arteta looked fully locked in. The Spanish manager spent long periods speaking individually with several players while also demanding high intensity in pressing drills and finishing exercises. Sources around the club suggest Arteta has reminded the squad that champions are remembered for how they perform under pressure, not when everything is comfortable. The training ground was filled with excitement as many of Arsenal's biggest stars participated in the session. Goalkeeper David Raya looked sharp and confident between the posts, making several impressive saves during close-range drills. The Spaniard has become one of Arsenal's most important players this season, especially in high-pressure matches where calmness is required. In defense, Gabriel Magalhães trained with aggression and determination alongside William Saliba. The partnership between the 2 defenders has become one of the strongest in England, giving Arsenal stability and leadership at the back. Fans watching footage from training were delighted to see the pair looking fully focused ahead of the Burnley challenge. One of the biggest talking points from the session was the presence of Jarian Timber, who has finally returned after a long injury absence. Timber's comeback has been described internally as like a new signing because of the energy, technical quality, and versatility he brings to the squad. Although he may not immediately start every game, his return gives Arsenal additional confidence at the perfect moment of the season. Another defender who caught attention was Riccardo Calafiori. The Italian looked comfortable in possession and aggressive in defensive transitions during drills. Arteta reportedly values his tactical intelligence and composure under pressure, qualities that could become extremely important in the final matches of the campaign. Midfield training also looked incredibly sharp. Martin Ødegade once again appeared to be leading the intensity levels during possession exercises. The Arsenal captain has been one of the emotional engines of the team this season, combining creativity, pressing, and leadership in crucial moments. Arteta was seen speaking to Ødegade several times during the session, likely discussing tactical adjustments for the Burnley game. Declan Rice trained with his usual authority and energy. The England international has transformed Arsenal's midfield since arriving at the club, bringing physicality, composure, and big game mentality. Many supporters now believe Rice is one of the best midfielders in the world, and Arsenal will need another dominant performance from him if they are to continue fighting for the title. New midfield addition Martin Zubimendi also participated in training and looked comfortable alongside Rice. The combination of technical control and defensive awareness between the 2 players could become a major weapon for Arsenal moving forward. Arteta reportedly sees Zubimendi as a perfect player for his tactical system because of his intelligence and positional discipline. In attack, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, and Gabriel Jesus all looked dangerous during finishing drills. Saka especially appeared sharp and explosive, constantly beating defenders in one-on-one situations during training games. Arsenal fans will be hoping the young winger can deliver another match-winning performance when the team faces Burnley. Martinelli's pace and directness were also visible throughout the session. The Brazilian has the ability to completely change matches within seconds, especially against teams that leave spaces behind their defensive line. Burnley's defenders could face a very long afternoon if Martinelli finds his rhythm early in the game. Leandro Trossard continued to show why he has become one of Arsenal's most reliable attacking players. The Belgian forward looked clinical in front of goal during training and impressed coaches with his movement and decision-making. His versatility gives Arteta multiple tactical options heading into the final stretch of the season. Gabriel Jesus trained with intensity and confidence as well. Despite injury struggles earlier in the campaign, the Brazilian striker remains one of Arsenal's most experienced attacking leaders. His pressing, movement, and creativity could become crucial in breaking down Burnley's defensive structure. Perhaps the loudest excitement among supporters surrounded Victor Gyökeres, who participated fully in the session. The powerful striker has already generated huge expectations among Arsenal fans because of his strength, finishing ability, and relentless work rate. Many inside the club believe he could become one of the most dangerous forwards in the Premier League under Arteta's guidance. Young talents such as Hincapié, Misquela, and William Saliba also trained with confidence, as Arteta ensured the entire squad remained mentally prepared for the pressure ahead. The manager reportedly wants every player to feel involved because squad unity could make the difference during the final days of the title race. According to reports around the club, Arteta delivered an emotional speech after training, reminding the players how hard they have worked throughout the season to reach this moment. He reportedly told the squad that winning the Premier League requires courage, sacrifice, and belief until the final whistle of the final game. The mood among Arsenal supporters is now a mixture of hope, tension, and excitement. Many fans believe this squad is stronger mentally than previous versions of the team. Unlike earlier seasons, where pressure sometimes caused problems, this Arsenal side appears more mature, disciplined, and tactically complete. The clash against Burnley will not be easy despite expectations surrounding Arsenal. Burnley are fighting for pride and survival, meaning they are unlikely to make life comfortable for the title challengers. Arteta understands this danger and has warned his players not to underestimate the opposition. Tactically, Arsenal are expected to dominate possession while pressing aggressively from the opening whistle. Arteta wants quick ball circulation, overlapping fullbacks, and constant movement in attacking areas. The manager reportedly believes an early goal could completely change the rhythm of the match in Arsenal's favour. If Arsenal manage to defeat Burnley, attention will immediately shift toward the decisive clash against Crystal Palace. That game could potentially decide whether Arsenal lift the Premier League trophy or fall short once again. The pressure is enormous, but inside the club, there is growing belief that this team is finally ready to achieve greatness. For Arteta personally, these next two matches could define his managerial legacy at Arsenal. Since arriving at the club, he has rebuilt the squad, restored belief among supporters, and transformed Arsenal into genuine title contenders again. Winning the Premier League would represent the ultimate reward for years of rebuilding and patience. As the players left the training ground after the final session, the focus on their faces said everything. Arsenal know the mission ahead. 2 matches, 2 victories needed, 1 dream still alive. Now the entire football world waits to see whether Arteta and his Warriors can finish the journey and bring the Premier League trophy back to North London.